Well, greetings everyone. It's an early Sunday afternoon here, February 1st, 2026. It's super nice out. It's 56 degrees. And I turned 48 last December. Another year of aging. The aging process is very fascinating. That just means you have to be more careful. That's what I've noticed. More aches and pains and injuries, and the need to be careful is kind of a big part of the aging process. Maybe one day there'll be biotechnology that helps us get back our youthful connective tissue and whatnot. But in the meantime, I try to do a lot of yoga and walking and stretching. But yeah, it's just another year of aging. To someone who's 70, 80, 90, I'm young. To someone who's 20, I'm old. It's all relative, all perspective. This is what my Tesla screen looks like while I'm charging. Look at that cool little graphic. It shows like a thing going up the cable. And this is kind of the statistics. Sunday mornings I do yoga. That's my church. That's my time to just decompress the week. Decompress and recompress and get ready for another week. It's been fascinating to watch artificial intelligence progress. People are now using AI systems that are functioning like a virtual assistant would. So for like $300 to $500 a month with the current best AI, you can have a virtual assistant that will do stuff for you, answer emails, post on Twitter, all sorts of stuff. Right now I talk to AI and have it do things in coding, but looks like the next step is to create an AI assistant to do stuff for me. But yeah, it's a super nice Sunday early afternoon, and I thought it would be a great time to chime in and do a video with y'all. I'm 48, but I still feel like I haven't scratched the surface of learning in life. I understand myself pretty well. I'm a massive overthinker and slightly autist. Autist is a label that's easier to say than autistic. On the spectrum, whatever you want to call it. I know this about myself. I accept it. And I know that everything in life is a lens, and that lens changes for people throughout time. So life is a strange thing because you have the world as it is, but then you have every single person's experience, which varies quite drastically depending on who that person is. Whether you are male or female, the world's vastly different. If you are overweight or in shape, the world's vastly different. If you are good looking or not good looking, the world's vastly different. If you are Republican or Democrat, the world's vastly different for you. Or any other flavor of that. If you're poor or rich, the world's vastly different. Or middle class, the world's different for the middle class. I've been buying some investments in cryptocurrency and silver and gold. And right as I did that, all of them crashed. I got to see negative 15, negative 20, negative 25% on some of these investments, and might go down more. And so that's the price to pay to have wealth in the world, I think. I'm not smart enough to know the exact right time to buy. Just try to buy a little bit here and there every month, and sometimes when I buy, things go up, but they usually go down when I buy investments. That's the interesting thing, at least that's my perception. The world's drastically different if you live in the US versus Russia versus the Middle East versus Canada versus Alaska versus Argentina. The world's vastly different if you're generally negative versus generally positive. The world's different if you're healthy or if you have a chronic illness. So I just continue to believe that as I live life, it's reinforced to me that I am but a traveler in this world, an observer, a participant on a raft in the river of life, trying my best, making lots of mistakes, doing some things right, but overall just going through my experience of life and learning to be at peace in life, to find a state of nirvana or enlightenment or ineffability, and to congruently do it, not to think I'm doing it or put on a fake mask that I'm doing it, but to actually experience it. And only I can know that. Nobody can tell me what I'm experiencing in life when it comes to that. I'll know if I'm in that state or not. It's an interesting journey, this life. My dad got pretty sick for many weeks. He's 84, I think. So he's in his last decade of life. The last decade of life, which is something I've been reading about. Something that for most people is a difficult experience. As you age, your body loses the abilities it has to walk and physically do the things you used to. And that's a part of the aging process. The last decade of life is a term for that last 10 years. For a lot of people, it's slow, it's difficult. And here at 48, with my own aches and pains, I wonder what it's going to be like in 40 years. Unless I can really heal some things good, I think it's going to be difficult, but I'm doing everything I can to make it, to do the best I can with my body and yoga and healthy eating and as positive a mindset as I can have. The world's a crazy place. It's cruel, it's brutal, and then there's some beautiful things sprinkled in it. We have laws in the US and there's laws throughout the world, but there's some evil stuff in the world. And evil exists because people make the choice to do evil things when they know they can get away with it, or at least think they can get away with it. That's really all it boils down to. People can make the choice to do something that's evil. It all comes down to choice. I was in yoga this morning and it was very sweaty, but very uplifting and very filling for me. That I can still do a flow yoga class and I can go hard at it. Even if I feel a little achy in certain places, I can go hard. And that feels good. It's important to me. And then I come here and charge my Tesla. Certainly it would be nice if I had a charger in my condo garage, but I don't. So I'm a mobile charger, and I get to just chill. And on a day like today, with my windows down, it's great. Wintry times when it's in 20 degrees or lower, it's not as fun. But yeah, I haven't done a video in a little bit on my channel. Things certainly seem to slow down a little bit with aging. Sleep becomes more important, and peace becomes more important. And I understand why some older people are grumpy It's hard getting older. Your body loses the gifts that it had in its youth. That's difficult. It's difficult. I have a goal to retire in 3 to 5 years. 3 years is the bull case, 5 years is the likely case. But it'll be interesting to see if I can keep my job over the next 5 years. With AI, I think it's going to become more difficult to keep my job. These AI agents I'm seeing are in their infancy, but they're going to get good enough that you can talk to one like a programmer. You'll be able to talk to it like a programmer, give it requirements, and have it write code, and it's going to write code that's still going to need to be reviewed by a human. It's still going to need to be verified and whatnot, but it's going to get good enough that companies won't need to hire programmers. They'll just spin up these agents that do code, and then you'll have a few extremely skilled humans, programmers, or whatever you want to call them, that review and test and make sure stuff works. And so stuff is sort of working that way right now. That's all I do at work now, is talk to AI, and with my game Tower of Igleithia, I just talk to AI, have it do stuff. It was fun to spend a couple months working on my game and updating it, and it's not good enough of a game to generate a wide amount of sales quite yet, but it's something. It's kind of a fun passion project for me. So my journey of life continues here in Draper, Utah at a supercharger. I wonder what y'all are up to. I hope y'all are doing well. What do you think about when you think about AI continuing to advance? Is it scary, or is it cool, or something else? I'd be curious to hear about it. But whatever it is, it's coming, it's happening. And there's nothing any of us can do about it that I can see anyways. Someone smarter than me may be able to find something they can do about it, but I can't see anything that I could do about it. Anyhow, good chatting with y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. We'll see you next time. Namaste.